What's going on, everyone? It's Twist here. Welcome back to another video. So today I'm gonna talk about getting headshots, how to do it, basically another tip video. Now, if you watch this video, you won't become a professional COPS gamer in like 10 minutes after watching this video, but I think these tips will help you to develop your aim faster, to develop your headshot aim faster. So yeah, hopefully these tips help you. If you play COPS for some time, you probably already know these things, so I'm kind of just making this video for people who maybe just started COPS, maybe they just switched to 4-finger HUD. By the way, if you don't know what 4-finger HUD is, you definitely need to play with 4 fingers to actually be good in this game. So it's basically that you play with your 2 thumbs and your index fingers, but I have another video on that. I'll link all the other tip videos in the description, so if I talk about something and you don't know what that is, you can probably just check out my other videos. Anyways, I want to get started. So, first of all, the most important thing in my opinion for getting headshots is crosshair placement. That means, when you watch someone like Scream from CSGO, if you watch CSGO, he always gets those headshots, but it's not because he aims like this and then he goes around the map and then once he sees an enemy, he just flicks up and tries to get a headshot like that. No, it's not because of that. It's because his crosshair placement is very, very good. That means he always pre-aims where it's most possible that the enemy's head will be. As you can see, while I'm going around the map, I'm always kind of aiming where the head will be. It's not that hard, you just have to remember to do it, first of all, and then second of all, just try it yourself. You won't be very good at it at first, but I think it's one of the easiest things to train, since you don't even have to, train your muscle memory or just get better at the game. You just have to remember to keep your crosshair where the head will be. Yes, it takes some time. Just try to maybe host some lobbies or just join TDMs on different maps and just go around the map and try to aim where you think the enemy's head will be. That's my tip, how to develop your crosshair placement. So that's the first tip. In my opinion, that's the most important tip. Of course, you need to know how to control your recoil and everything. But I mean, if your crosshair placement is good, with good crosshair placement, you can be even really bad at the game, like game sense wise. But just the crosshair placement is gonna help you a lot, and you're actually going to get those kills. And that's actually a problem that I see a lot of young players struggle with, that kind of try to play better, that like the game but don't really know how to get better. So yeah, crosshair placement is definitely my #1 tip for getting headshots. Now, after crosshair placement, I think you have to settle in with your settings. That means, I know that a lot of people change their settings, every week for some reason, because they do bad in one game. They're like, I'm doing bad because of my settings. No, you're most probably doing bad just because you had a bad game or you just played dumb or something, but it's most definitely not because of your settings. Like, if you played good with those settings earlier, there's no reason to believe that those settings just, got bad and now I have to change them to something better. Now, I will show you my settings. I did actually change to these settings recently, but I usually don't do it, and I, stick to the last settings that I had for a long time. I just wanted to change for some other reasons. Anyways, I'm going to show you my settings and tell you why I play with these and why I think these settings are actually pretty good for getting headshots. So I play with around 5x, around 1y, and then 3% aim acceleration. The 3% aim acceleration is purely there so that I don't have to put my x to 7, because the 3% in aim acceleration actually do a lot of, you can notice it, you can really notice it, because if you play without the 3% aim acceleration or 2% or whatever, your flicks will be slower and you will just, move around slower. In my opinion, 0 to low aim acceleration settings are better. I like them better. That's why I also switched, because my previous settings had something around 20 aim acceleration. But I just wanted to switch to something a bit lower. So this is what I play with now. You feel free to try it, but it's not going to make you good if you just steal someone's settings. But yeah, just find settings that you're comfortable with. One way to find your perfect sensitivity very fast, I'll just show it, is shoot a bullet in the wall and try to move around the bullet hole and see if you can keep your crosshair on it. Alright, so or even just pick something. Pick this plant, imagine this is the enemy's head, and you just try different settings and see how well you can move around and keep your crosshair on the plant. And then just use the settings that you feel like it's the easiest to keep your crosshair on the head or on the plant, whatever. Anyways, going back, yeah, so don't change your settings that much, just try to play with one thing, because also in getting headshots and everything, you know, recoil comes in, and with different settings the recoil pattern will be the same, but you know, how much you have to flick your fingers or how much you have to pull down your fingers to actually get the kill and get the headshot and keep your aim steady, that will differ to different settings. That's pretty logical. Bro, what the? Okay, so yeah, try to play with the same settings. Also, if you play with lower settings, it will be easier to get headshots, but it will be harder to flick. Basically, if you play the lower settings you have, the easier it will be to get steady aim and to basically have no recoil. Well, that last headshot was nice, but it will be harder to flick. So you kind of have to find your, you know, find a medium which you like, where you can flick and also your aim is steady. I personally prefer playing with kind of low settings, because in my opinion it's not that important to, you know, have a perfect 180 flick like this. You know, I can do it, but I don't really need it, because, you know, in game, if someone's behind you and he starts shooting you, you don't really, you know, you can flick 180, but he's probably gonna kill you because he already shoots you and you're just there, okay, now I have to flick. So yeah, those are the first two tips. I know I'm kind of rambling at this point, but I really hope you guys understood kind of what I'm saying. So first of all, crosshair placement, just place it where you think the head is going to be, and it's going to help you massively. Second of all, try to get, you know, sensitivity that you're comfortable with. Also, in my opinion, if you have high Y sensitivity, high meaning more than 1.5, or let's say high meaning more than 1.7, alright, that's what I consider a high Y sensitivity, Y axis sensitivity. It's going to be much harder for you to get headshots because your aim is not going to be that steady. The last tip, the third tip that I want to give is try to play and try to get some one-taps. Now I know what you're gonna say, twist, I'm not that good. If I try to one-tap only in a TDM lobby, I'm just gonna go 1 kill and 20 deaths, because, you know, I'm just not good at one-taps, bro. So what can I do? So my advice would be try to burst fire. Burst firing is basically when you see someone, just try to do that. See, your aim will get better. Just do that. See, it's not one tap, but it's like 3 bullets. It's fine. And the thing is, your aim will get better. Try not to crouch when you do this, by the way, because your recoil will be bigger, and with time you will develop better recoil control. Because when you crouch, your recoil is kind of lower for AK. So if you stand and try to just burst fire, tap someone, your recoil will naturally become better. Because if you just burst fire and don't control your recoil, it will look like this, standing, and like this, crouching. So as I said, standing is kind of, the recoil is kind of higher. So those are basically the tips that I want to give for today. I know that, again, you know, this video is meant for people who maybe just started COPS or have been playing for a few months, but don't really know what's keeping them from, you know, getting better. Because I think everyone, when you play a game, you feel like, yo, I've been this good for like the past 2 months, I don't know how to get better. So hopefully this video helps you. If you want other tip videos, for example, how to play with 4 fingers with my 4-finger HUD, you can check that in the cards. I think there's like a little I button. If you click it, there's some of my videos that I will add, and also in the description I'll put the links. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. I'm gonna just play until the TDM ends, trying to get some kills, trying to get some headshots. Okay, nice one, bro. I think those are the tips I want to give you. These are my, you know, hit markers, no hit markers, my crosshair size. Basically, a lot of you ask you how to get how your crosshair is not big and how is it not moving. Basically, dynamic crosshair means it's gonna move, and hit markers means you're gonna get hit markers. Basically, you're gonna see like 4 little red spikes going out of your crosshair once you hit someone. So as you saw there, my crosshair was moving because I put it on dynamic. Personally, I prefer playing with static crosshair purely because I feel like my aim is better, and I don't know, I just like it. I've been used to it because I've been playing with static crosshair basically since I started COPS. And also, I sometimes play with hit markers, sometimes I play with no hit markers. In my opinion, it doesn't really make a difference. Maybe I like no hit markers a bit better because kinda like if you're shooting someone long range and you don't have hit markers, you don't know if you're hitting him or not, so you try to just put your crosshair on his head or on his body, and maybe with hit markers you're concentrating more on getting hit markers and actually not on where your crosshair is. Now that's only my opinion, so that might not be true, I don't know, it feels like it's true for me. Anyways, as I said, I'm gonna play until the end of the round, and the round already ended, so I mean, it's gonna be it for today, bros. I'm just gonna die one of... Okay, what? Nice one, bro. I'm just gonna get someone else, and that's gonna be it. Okay, nice one, bro. Nice shot. Alright, hopefully guys you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here. Hopefully these tips helped you. Tell me if you want more tips or not, I don't know, because it's really divided. Some of you already play CF for a while and you know how to aim and how to do these things I tell in my tip videos, and some of you also, wow, nice aim twice. And some of you also just started, you know, maybe found my channel, maybe you're playing for a few months but you're not that good, so these tip videos might help you. So I don't know, tell me if you want more tip videos or not. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.
Take me alive, I'm getting high with my 4-5. Cocked on these suckers, time to die. Even as a youngster, causing ruckus on the back of the bus. I was a fool all through high school, kicking up dust. But now I'm labeled as a troublemaker. Who can you blame? Smoking weed helped me take away the pain. So I'm hopeless, rolling down the freeway, swerving.